You know what today is? Today might be the day of the shortest episode, minus like 180 episodes to go. But today is 6 minutes of pure gold. And I decided to coach myself and to record the episode that I need to listen to every morning, or I get to listen to every morning, especially with the event coming up and what I've been up to. And so this one is a doozy. It's short, it's to the point, and I can almost guarantee that you're going to get something out of it. But what I would love for you to do is I'd love for you to listen to the episode and shoot me a DM on Instagram and let me know what your unique thing is. And you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when you get into today's episode. So I'm going to be done talking. Let's cue the intro. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Mind of George show. It's a Wednesday morning as I'm recording this. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow or the next day to head to Austin to facilitate 7-8 days in a row, 3 days for the mastermind, 1 day for staff, 3 days for our public event, the Lighthouse Business Accelerator, and then a day for myself. And I call that facilitation because I need to rest. I need to incorporate. I need to rejuvenate. I need to integrate. I need to do all of those things that I need to do. But today is going to be a short, sweet, and to the point episode that I'm recording so I can listen to it myself. So I've been working really hard, letting some creative outlets fly, figuring out where to spend my time. And I'm just fully embodying every opportunity that comes my way. And I did a post this morning, and then one of my dear friends left a comment. And she commented and responded to me with my own response that I gave to her. It hit me in the feels, it hit me in the heart, and it was a good reminder. And so here's what I'm going to tell you today. I'm going to tell you that you have the secret. I'm going to tell you that you are the secret. I'm going to tell you that you being you, your unique you, authentically you, 100% you, is the greatest gift that you will ever have. It is the greatest gift that you can utilize, and it is the greatest gift that you can give the world. And trust me when I say, most of the time I feel lost. I feel like I'm in uncharted territory. I feel like it's dark and I wish there was a path. I feel like no one's ever been here before. I feel like I should be more confident in where I'm going. And what I've learned to realize is that's exactly where I'm supposed to be. Our dear friend Alex Sharfin says this, and I paraphrase and I butcher this, but basically we're the ones crazy enough to go out into the future to determine what we want our life or our business to look like. And then we come back into the present to build it and make it real. And that's always landed for me. But I said it in a different way that really, really struck. So I'm going to read you exactly what I said, because this is the message that I'm going to carry through. I'm probably going to listen to this episode every morning before the event. It's going to pump me up. It's going to get me going. But this is my truth. Here's what I wrote. Realize that your human element is your greatest gift. Use it to your advantage because it's what makes you, you. Take it and use it to build the momentum to go into the fucking dark, to chart the path that no one else has taken. And I can look at all the teachers in my life, the greats that have literally stood for me and continually do every day. Dr. Jeff Spencer being one of them, who's been on the podcast. Stefanos Savandos, one of them who's been on the podcast. Alex Sharfin, one of them who's been on the podcast. And a slew of other people. But what we have to realize is that when we make a decision to do something different, to do something that's never been done before, there's no path for us to follow because it hasn't been made yet. Yes, somebody similar to you, somebody who had a life that you liked or a similar vision or a similar goal charted a path, but that was their path. There were steps and turns that were taken that were unique to them. There were roadblocks that only worked for them. There were wins that only worked for them, and they will not work for you. Your job is to realize that you are the difference. And there is something inside of you that only you have. And you should play every day full out to try to unlock every single ounce of that potential and utilize it to your advantage, because no one becomes a master by never practicing. The world's greats, the world's artists and painters and musicians and athletes, we're not born that way. And if we went back and we tracked their progress, we tracked their history, and you looked at what they were doing in the beginning, most people would be like, no way was that so-and-so. No way did Picasso paint like that. No way did Tom Brady really look like that, or so-and-so here or so-and-so there. But the reason they're the great is because they started there and they kept going until the result they wanted showed up. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about you being you and you playing and practicing as much as humanly possible to get all the feedback, all the iterations, all the results, all the wins, all the losses, all the roadblocks, to have an accurate picture of your skill set and what's in your toolbox, so you can make a declaration that when you're standing on the edge of the light and you're getting into uncharted territories, this is my vision, this is my company, this is my relationship, this is my team, this is my product, and you're about to chart into unknown territory in the dark, that you have 100% confidence in your ability to deliver on that, and you walk into the dark knowing that you know where to step and know where to go because you're relying on you. And so you are the greatest gift. Your ability to go, to push, the way that you see things is the only thing that you need. Tools, tactics, strategies, they're all the same. We can go find 100 YouTube videos on how to build an email sequence, 100 YouTube videos on how to shoot a video, 100 YouTube videos on how to take a photo, 100 YouTube videos on how to sell on Amazon. But what nobody can find is your unique perspective, or the reason that you keep being fucking called to greatness. And the only way to become great is to put in the reps over and over and over and over again, to make sure that you've done your due diligence everywhere, to sharpen your craft, to hone your skill, and to become the best at what it is that you want to do. That was a tongue twister, but to become the best of your potential. And if you asked me 10 years ago if I'd be doing what I do now, it wouldn't even be in the realm of possibility, but I love every single ounce of what I do because it was created this way and born out of the work, born out of the practice, born out of the reps. And now, 15 years later, I'm more excited to fail. I'm more excited to make mistakes. I'm more excited to be shitty at things and figure it out and to go, because I realize it's not the tool or the video or the product or the funnel or the interview or blank. It's me. And it's me determining if I'm just checking a box or if I'm fully embodying everything that makes me me to give to the world. And so that's my message for you today, is to be uniquely you, is to realize that your human element is your greatest gift, to use it to your advantage because it's what makes you you. Take it and use it to build momentum, to go into the fucking dark and to chart the path that no one else has taken. Because that's what leaders do, that's what entrepreneurs do, that's what lighthouses do, and that's what you are. So I love you. I will see you in Austin if you will be there. If not, you'll hear me on the next episode. Can't wait to bump into you. Have a beautiful day. Remember that relationships will always beat algorithms. You'll either see me in the next episode or you'll hear me in your earballs. But either way, have a beautiful day.